Meanwhile, I'm looking at these silly radios.
Oh, and I'm going to turn down the volume on my phone so I don't interfere and get feedback.
There we go.
So I want to talk about the meetup. So if anybody is interested in a meetup, there's another one on October 24th to the 26th. Oh, and I'm going to turn down the volume. I just said that. Turn down the volume.
And I've got fabulous hair by the looks of things.
Yeah. October 24th to the 26th, I think it was, the dates. Better take a look at that.
That sounds like
the Friday, October the 24th to the 26th is the meetup at Bottrell Campground.
And that sounds
if you're
exciting.
interesting, if you're interested, reach out to Jackie at YYC Camper Girl, as she is hosting the next meetup. So, housekeeping duty is done on that side.
There you go. I'm watching over here at the same time that I'm talking to you, so this is throwing me right off.
Yeah, I know. I've got it over here. I just want to, and I can see comments in here. And
I can only see the comments on the screen, so it's going to be very lagged before I can answer anything.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on it. Maybe, I think I mentioned it to Kev. I'll probably be doing a live tonight, so maybe he'll come on and get some of my moderators on. If not, I'll just have to deal with the troll as it happens. So,
well, if there's a troll, I've got the wrench. I'll see what I can do about that.
Yeah. Yeah, and if I can catch him, I don't know why my chat here hasn't gone anywhere. Interesting.
I haven't seen the chat move for a minute, but that's okay. We have each other at this point.
There, I just said hello, everyone. So we've got...
Just saw it pop up.
We've got Renee, and we got Bonnie, and you.
See, we got Toodle Gang. We've got everybody.
Yeah.
Where's the meetup going to be at?
Bottrell Campground is about an hour northwest of Calgary, would you say?
I'd say a little bit more west than north, but yeah.
15 minutes north of Cochrane, Alberta.
See, now I got to look it up, because I thought it was more
Bonnie
west
is in the U.S.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe we should spell it. Maybe you could put that in the... I can't spell it for the life of me. And I've got a sticker for it somewhere.
I got a T-shirt. I bought the T-shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Bottrell Campground. And what's really neat about that place, it's a very rustic campground. You've got pit toilets, if she still has them for that time of year. But you have the general store. So if you want to go get coffee in the morning, if you need to buy food supplies or booze or whatnot, she's pretty much got it all.
She does. It really is a general store. See, it is northwest. I thought it was more west. I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Bottrel, by the way.
Yeah, Bottrell. And I don't know if it's Bottrell or Bottrell, like Pembina, or Pemina, potato.
Yeah, exactly. What exactly do you call it? Like, I've been there now, and I still don't know. But it's really a nice campground, though, isn't it?
It's a nice small campground, and we could easily, even if the size of group we had up at Monique's meetup, take up the campground and still have, like, she would allow us to double up on sites where we could, and it could just be us, right?
There you go.
So I'm hoping so.
Yeah, and there's tent camping just on the other side of the creek. I want to say creek, but it could be river. It's small. But there's tent camping right on the other side, which is also fabulous.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Renee. You traveled all over when you were a young lass, all over. Like, how old are you now, if you don't mind saying?
35.
Because I need to know 35. How much more time I have before I'm not traveling anymore. And speaking of which, next year, We've got a small group, and we're going to keep it a small, controlled group. So there's still room for a few more vehicles. We're going to do the Arctic Circle in August. And speaking of August, I might put in the dibs to say, do we do second week in August, the second week of September, so we can get the fall colors? I think that would be pretty amazing. And we might be able to get some amazing northern lights too.
That would actually be amazing because you get far enough north, you can almost hear the northern. I mean,
I
you're not
want
going to hear
that.
light, but I mean, they're just so brilliant
Yeah.
that you can almost taste the colors and hear the lights. It's a different experience by
Yeah.
far.
Oh yeah, my brother was mentioning that he was up in Baffin Island. He was a heavy duty mechanic,
Yeah.
and he'd be up there, and he says you can hear them, you know. And I thought that's my bucket list item, to get up north enough that I can hear the northern lights.
Okay, so my first question is going to be, where exactly are we going to be going by this? Are we going to be going through BC, or are we going through like north of Edmonton kind of thing, going up to Hay River and then across?
I guess that's all part of the plan. What I've done is I've got us a campground that I know we can stay at Peely Crossing, and it's between White Horse and Dawson City,
Okay.
and it's a free campground. It has power, and my niece is there with her boyfriend, and she said they'll take us gold panning while we're there.
That would be exciting.
Yeah,
I've done that a couple times. It's
yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
But I'm going to pick her boyfriend's brain. I mean, Peely Crossing is only like 400 people, so a lot of his family is there. He's a native and nice kid. Boy, do I like this kid. But he's I'm going to pick his brain as to, because he travels back and forth there all the time. So I want spots where we can boondock, because we'll be boondocking most of the time, but there's going to be times when we need to stop and power up properly.
Yeah,
So,
because if we're bringing the big RV, well, I say big RV because compared to your van, my
well,
RV
yeah,
is pretty big. But I
anything's
was
big.
thinking, like, when we're running the generator,
Yeah,
run an extension cord, plug in,
yeah,
like we did at
the
the last meetup with Jackie's little e-bike.
yeah,
Because by
yeah,
getting temporary power like that, not a bad idea.
yeah. No, and and sometimes you just need to stop a day or two too. So you might as well be have it where you have power and everything's ready to go for the next trek. And then we'll be stopping at Dawson City for a couple of days too. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know,
I'm really excited for it.
yeah,
It's been forever since I've been up anywhere near the Arctic Circle, and I haven't actually reached the northern coast of Canada yet.
which
And it's
is,
crazy to think we have three coasts.
yes, I know. Now, when we go up to the Arctic Circle next year, I can say coast to coast to coast. That will be a
Yes,
sticker, coast to coast to coast.
that is a sticker for sure. I got to
Yeah,
start making one maybe.
yeah. I've got one. I got to wait till tomorrow sometime. I'll probably be on the plane when my chat GPT gives me another freebie. But I've got a picture of like kind of that cartoon van,
Yeah.
mountains in the background, and the bonfire in front, and a gray haired lady sitting there with her beer by the campground with Donna's Road Trips. I'm going to
There
do
you
two of
go.
them, one with the cup of coffee and one with the beer. So,
There you go. That'll good. It'll be good. Whatever you
yeah,
get done.
yeah, yeah. That last one really did pop out nice once we put the snow on the mountains. That was
That
huge
was nice.
difference.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a lot better.
yeah. So yeah, so I reached out to Evoked for the printing, and then what I'll do is I'll get them when I land in Toronto. Is I'll get them the files, and then we can email back and forth. There's no sense in me trying to email them back and forth now while I'm in Portugal.
Yeah, and
So
that doesn't make a lot of sense.
no,
No.
no.
See, but that brings in the comment that we had earlier. You and I were talking about the Starlink.
Hmm.
Now would be a great time to share that with everybody because we were talking about the Starlink and how using the Mini, it takes so little electricity. You could get a Jackery 100, plug the Mini in, and then you have instant internet.
Yeah,
You can go to Europe for I can't remember if it's 2 months or 3 months
I
that you
think
can still
3.
use your
Yeah,
American. We're going to call it American, but use your North American internet while you're over there.
yeah.
It's like that
Well,
would be fabulous.
that's what we noticed on this trip preparing for Camino. So the last time I was there, I was in Europe for 45 days,
Hmm.
but it was close to like $300 to buy an international package for because we went over the 30 days, right? This
Yeah.
time it's $60 for 30 days. So then when that comes up, I'll buy another 60 for the next 10 days that I need it. But that's like half the price that I paid back in 2017. And that's through TELUS.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Bonnie, I think this is going to be a great trip. We've got Brian for sure, and Kev is going to go. Preet and Harmeet, it sounds like gets a go, which is nice because there's a second woman on the trip. And then if you get to convince Marcy,
Oh, that's going to happen for
uh,
sure. That's going to happen.
so even it out. We need as many women as men there.
Well, at
And
least
then,
that many. Yeah.
yeah,
Somebody's got to keep us men in line, or we're just going to dip the tires into the ocean.
yeah, we can't let you get too comfortable on your own.
Exactly. There you go. That's what it is right there.
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to that because I've thought of the Arctic, but I just thought I don't know if I want to do that one by myself. When I was in Newfoundland and I went up to Cape Norman, and a lot of the family members were concerned and friends that I was going because I went up from Baie-Comeau, Quebec, into through Quebec to get to Labrador City that way, and then came over and crossed over in the northern part of Newfoundland. And so people were concerned because I was so remote. And what if this happens? What if you break down? And I thought I can just walk to the next phone booth because Quebec does have the SOS phone booths all along their highway, right? So, anyways, and so I'm traveling around. I'm trying to hit as many coves as I can while I'm in Newfoundland, and I'm still this high from retiring and whatnot. And so I went up this road, and I thought, going to the Ship's Cove, go over there, and then see the lighthouse. It's Cape Norman. It's an active working lighthouse that's up there. It's the most northern lighthouse in Newfoundland. But as the tundra changed as I was approaching Ship's Cove, it felt like the Arctic. It was that kind of a tundra, and it was so remote and desolate. Like I could have been broken down for days, I think, before somebody would have came along, kind of thing. But because the one harbor that's on the other side, they're very close, but the other harbor, it's half boarded up. It's half abandoned, this town.
Hmm.
So yeah. So I said in my videos, if you were worried about me going somewhere remote, this is when you should have been worried about it, not when I was in Labrador, kind of thing, because I'm off going, right? So that's just the way I traveled that trip. I tried not to plan that trip date. I would wake up in the morning and say, okay, where am I going today? And sometimes I would think about it the night before, but now I'm finding I'm planning my days and my stops a little bit more, which is not, well, we just finished camping. It would have been nice to say, okay, let's stay an extra day. But the problem is when you're prime time going into these provincial campgrounds, you can't get the spots day by day.
Hmm.
So you just got to go with the flow. But I'll get back to Crimson Lake for sure on that one. So,
Crimson Lake was really nice. I liked it
mhm,
there a lot.
yeah, yeah. So I got to get back to not planning it out so much. But with all of us together, we will have to do some planning as to when we want to stop and find our stops. And then we can just decide, do we stop now or do we just stop in a couple more hours later, right? Because we'll be boondocking most of it.
Yeah.
So,
That's where the fun part really comes in.
yeah, yeah,
You plan a little bit, but don't plan heavily
yeah.
and just enjoy your life while you're out there. I think that's the trick.
Well, and be prepared for the unexpected because it can happen. Like
Hmm.
something can happen and the road's closed for a bit or whatnot because there's not exactly another road you can go on. Once you're on the Dempster Highway, you're on it. So
Yeah.
But man,
Well, there's the Dempster that's in Canada, and you've got the Dawson, is it? That's the American one?
yeah, is it Dawson? There's that video that Brian posted in our group chat. The guy
Ah, that
he's
reminds me.
done both of them. And he's got a magazine that he recommends that helps you planning and finding places and things to do and see and
Yeah, I
whatnot.
got to
So
get that.
yeah, yeah, I'm definitely, when I get back, I'll get it ordered. I'm a picture
And
person. I love to see pictures, and
well, yeah, for sure.
yeah, you're right, Bonnie. Be prepared for the unexpected for sure. Yeah, like gas. He doesn't think you need to have a lot of gas um, with you. Like just top it up every time you come across the gas station.
Well, that would be the big
Is
thing.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he didn't think you needed to carry a bunch of extra um, gas cans along with you, because I had that same thing when I went up to Labrador and went up, down through that way and going down from Happy Valley Goose Bay down to Port Hope Simpson. And
Hmm.
everybody kept saying, have lots of gas, lots of gas. Well, I gassed up. By the time I got down, because I didn't stop and wander because the weather was crappy and a lot of things were still closed and whatnot. But
Yeah.
by the time I got to Port Hope Simpson, I still had half a tank of gas. And I thought to myself, I never used that gas. I finally just put it into my vehicle. But
Yeah. I'm trying to look it up on my Instagram here.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
it
trying to
really,
get back into that one.
I'm sure Brian's all over this now that we've committed to. We've got our group chat going and whatnot. He's posted a few links,
There we go.
and it's good. It's good information. That guy is actually a really great YouTuber.
He really seemed like he had his stuff together, which is not something I say very often
Yeah, I
because a
think
lot of
his
YouTubers really
channel
they
name is
can get under my skin.
I am into travel or something like that. I think it's his channel name.
It is I am a travel addict.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, very
I
good.
only know that because I just pulled it up.
Yeah, yeah, because he came up from California and he went in the Dawson Highway route, and he didn't quite go to the Arctic Circle then, and then he went up through. So he came over and then from BC to the Dempster Highway. Now,
Yeah.
you might want to hit the in Dawson. I'm going to say this wrong. Dawson Creek, where that has a 0 mile marker for the Alaska Highway. I
Yeah.
don't know if we need to go that route or if we just go north after that. I'm not sure. So
That's my big question because I'd be curious if you can do a loop or you go up on the Canadian side, go up to the Arctic Circle, and then come back down through Alaska because just for giggles, I want to do Alaska.
yeah, but I
But
think that
it's,
would take a lot more time.
oh, definitely would take you a little bit of time for sure.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. If I'm in the neighborhood, I kind of want to explore.
Yeah, you make it sound like Canada's small.
Yeah, our provinces are
Uh,
bigger than a lot of
it's just
European
over there, so
countries.
many hours away, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
well, that's the thing. Like we don't measure travel by kilometers. We measure travel by
by time,
hours,
I know.
which is
But
kind of crazy. Nobody else does that.
been doing that for years.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's 3 hours between Calgary and Edmonton or whatnot, or 8 hours from Sault Ste. Marie to Thunder Bay, and
yeah.
yeah,
That's where it's going to be fun.
yeah.
Then I get to
Sault Ste. Marie to Sudbury, 3 hours. Well, we go there for coffee and then have coffee, turn around, come back, right? So
back when gas was a little bit cheaper. Yeah,
yeah, and back when we were much younger and not so wise.
definitely not so wise. I remember
Not so
doing the
wise.
exact same thing.
Yeah, yeah,
But that was part of the fun, and that's the kind of thing that I'm trying to bring back. Is like just for giggles. Let's do something crazy. Let's do something wild. So when you said Arctic Circle, I was like, yeah, I'm in. And then
yeah,
Marcy's dragging her heels. Like, no, no, we're going to get her in. We're going to get her involved.
yeah. You can thank Kev for putting that fire under my butt, because I mentioned it, like the Arctic Circle's calling, but it wasn't that strong of a call yet. And then he's gonna, why don't we do that next year? And let's get a few people and go. And I was like, hmm, that's exactly what I needed. So thank you, Kev. If you watch this later, thank you.
There you go. Bonnie and Clyde wants to. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm saying Bonnie and Clyde, but anyway, forgive me for butchering the name. But she was just saying that she wants to travel and explore more in Canada.
Yeah, come to the Arctic Circle with us.
Actually, there you go.
There you go,
One
Bonnie.
more. We need one more.
We'll let you in our group.
Yeah, and it's she's a woman, so I mean, that's all
And
the better.
I bet you we can find some paranormal investigation to go on up there. There's got to be
That would
some,
actually be cool.
because at Peely Crossing they have this little museum, like a trading post, and they still have the book from with all the signatures where the Russians would come over and trade rifles for fur. And so, however long the rifle was, the furs had to stack up to the same height as the rifle.
Nice.
So that book is still there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want
But
to go see that now.
yeah. Oh yeah, that we're going to connect with them because I'm sure we'll have them teach us how to make bannock and everything else. And yeah.
See, now she's saying that'll be fun, and it's like, join in.
Yeah. So Bonnie, are you on Instagram? I know she's on YouTube. Of course
Really,
she's
I'm
on
going to look that
YouTube.
up now.
We're here. Of course she's on YouTube. That was a blonde moment.
Oh my goodness, I fell for that one, hook,
Oh.
line, and sinker. I was like, wait, she's on YouTube? Like, obviously she's on YouTube. We're on YouTube now.
Oh, oh, still have those days.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. So
Yes, we definitely need to get her involved. It'll be
yeah,
fun.
if you are on Instagram, look me up. That same name as my YouTube channel, and I will connect you to the group.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
And we're going to have, there's, just to be fair and to make sure that we're saying this right, there will be a lot of women involved. It's not just a bunch of men and one or two women. It's going to be a lot of women involved because we've got Marcy, we've got Donna,
in
we've got, who else was
Harmeet.
coming? Was it Jackie was going to come maybe?
No, Preet in Harmeet.
Preet and Harmeet, his wife, yes.
Yeah,
And I thought we had another woman in as well.
not yet.
Not yet. Well, it'd be fun if we had
Bonnie,
Jackie and Monique maybe.
Bonnie, Bonnie.
Bonnie would be great to have, yeah.
I don't think Jackie can take that time off in like the August because she's a teacher, right? So I don't think she
Ah,
can
that's
take
right,
that much
yeah.
time off. And I'm not, and same as Monique, she drives school bus.
Really, I had no
So
idea.
yeah, she drives school bus.
See, in all fairness, I really don't have a clue about most of the people.
Yeah.
We hang out at the fire, we talk, we have fun. I don't dig for whatever reason. I enjoy everybody's company.
Well, I know, and that's why even my last my video that's coming out is um, I don't record as much. I'm catching myself off guard. I'm not grabbing the content because I'm sitting out there enjoying and just chatting and having a beer here or there, and and it's next thing you know, the weekend's gone.
Ah, there you go. You got to get a tripod. You got to like a little tripod. Like, wait,
Yep,
where'd it go? There it is. Get a little tripod like that, right? You just keep that in your hand all the time. Just walk around like this and
yeah, I know.
record everybody's everything.
Yeah, oh, I know. And then there's another lady that follows me every now and then. She pops in, jumped up macaroni. I met her down at Gina's van group. Well, actually, it was Gracie's van group or meetup, Oregon 20. What was last year? 24?
Yeah.
024. Anyways, she lives close to the border. Um, Washington, BC, close to the border. Blaine, is it, or something? Or
Not sure.
very close to the border.
I'd be
But
happy to do another US or Canada meetup. Something bigger would be
yeah.
nice.
And so she is, oh no, your truck broke down. Then her van broke. Oh no.
That's
Yeah.
how that works, is what it
Yeah.
is.
That was the ghost doing that to you.
Yes.
Just saying. Oh
Well,
dear.
hello there.
Oh, Tim. Hello, Tim.
Tim is it?
Tim,
Okay.
mo bang for your bucks. Yeah,
Yes, I saw
yeah.
the name. I think I love it.
If you can find a meetup that Tim's at, apparently his cooking is really good. So
Oh, well.
yeah,
There may be another
um,
option to go to the
I
Arctic
went
Circle right
when
there.
I was at the 024. He wasn't. He was there the couple years before, but not at that one. So, and I think his home base is out of Illinois or Wisconsin, around there. Could be wrong. He'll remind me. He'll tell me.
There you go.
But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. So is she supposed to, Jumped Up Macaroni, is supposed to go to the Arctic Circle this September because she had messaged me and asked if I wanted to go with them. And of course, I said no because I'm going to Portugal. So,
But you want to
uh,
go.
I do want to go. So if she didn't get all the way, I'm going to reach out to her and say, come join us and go all the way. So
Absolutely. There you go. There's the slogan. Go all the way with
go
Don's
all the way.
Roaches.
Oh, that sounds so wrong.
Exactly. That's why you got to do it. It sounds terrible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds so wrong on so many levels. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, dear. California and Illinois, two home base. Okay.
Love it.
Yeah. So California in the wintertime and Illinois in the summertime, I'm thinking.
That could be.
Could be. I think he's retired too.
I love the
Yeah.
idea of being retired.
Yes. I can't.
Granted,
I was watching the dogs and I was like, and then she goes to pay me, and I thought, I really wasn't concerned about getting paid because I'm focusing and I've got dogs that I'm enjoying company with. Like, it's not work for me. I always feel
exactly.
guilty taking money for it. But yeah, I think it's going to be my side hustle. Just a few people here and there.
Oh, now he's got a good question. You see that?
Anyone want to go to Vietnam with me in November? Ooh, he's from Vietnam.
Yes. Yes, I do.
There you go.
I'm not sure I'm going to make it, but I would want to
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. I can't commit because of my father-in-law and his health.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be a lot of fun.
yeah. As
I
it
haven't
is,
been to Vietnam in a long time, and I want to be play tourist,
yeah.
which is one of the fun things. I used to when I was in the army, I was all over the place, and now the idea is I want to play tourist everywhere.
Yeah, well, he just came back. Tim just came back from Vietnam. He hadn't been, if I recall from his videos, he hadn't been home in 40 years.
Wow,
So, yeah,
there
yeah,
you go. Bonnie wishes that she could. You know, we should do something like this. That would be a fun thing. You know, there's a wild thought. What if we had, instead of just a fan meetup, which we're already doing, which is great, but what if we got together and we did something like we travel across the pond? Doesn't
yeah,
matter where. Just we do that with, say, 10, 15, 20 people, and then we just Airbnb at these big, beautiful places all over.
yeah, yeah. Well,
That would be a
you
lot of
know,
fun.
it's like the Camino, right? Like we're staying mostly at private casas and a couple monasteries we're staying at. But it's not that expensive if you're willing to share, like, because we're four ladies, so we don't share a bed. We have two separate beds, but as long as you're willing to share a room, like our average cost per night is $75 a night on average.
There you go. That's
For
not bad at all.
no, no. So, and then Tim's saying here, he'll be your personal guide. Yeah, so you'll
I
get
love it.
off the beaten path and not the touristy stuff. You'll get to really see Vietnam.
Which is the really nice thing. I love stuff like that. I've
Yeah,
watched, there were several different photography meetups that were doing this as well.
yeah,
They're not called meetups, they're called workshops, but you get the idea.
yeah, yeah.
And the idea that I love is when you see the photographers going over there and they're able to take these amazing photos that I just wish that I could take, but I'm not there.
Well, it's interesting because one of the ladies that is on the walk with us, Brenda, she's a photographer too. Like she's self-taught photographer. Now I think she did take some courses, and this was more of a personal journey for her when she lost her husband because he was a full-on photographer, and she had all
Mm-hmm.
the equipment. So she was determined to learn how to use the equipment. And so then she goes on some of these like National Geographic, you know, adventures and gets up to see places that you just can't get to.
Which
And
would be
she's
absolutely
got some
epic.
amazing shots. Yeah. But it's something if you really want that one in a million shot, you got to be out there all the time. It's a full-time job. Be out there doing it. You
Tell me
know?
about it.
Yeah.
So that's where I noticed this weekend. I noticed it really heavily because I was trying to take pictures all over the place,
Yeah.
and I've got a decent sized camera, and then I've got my tripod, and I'm trying to vlog at the same time, and I have to choose between which one am I going to do? Am I going to
Yeah.
vlog or am I going to photograph?
Yeah.
So it's having someone like Marcy along would be great for me because then she could be vlogging me while I'm taking pictures.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be great.
That would work. Yeah.
And then I could be vlogging her while she's taking pictures, and like that would work out really well for us.
Yeah. I hear you, Tim. Um, Rob just got monetized on his 3,000 hours. So he's getting there. I'm not quite there yet. So I really do need to hustle and focus and get more lives going once I get back as well and get the hours up
That'd be great. Like the
and get
idea
my,
of tax deductible.
yeah,
Oh, I have to do this now.
there you go. Hustle.
I gotta hustle, I tell you.
You catch Chrome on the way back with his van build
I
and
was
do it.
thinking about that.
Yeah, because he'll be back, what, probably sometime. I won't be here to catch him, but you
He's
catch
looking
him.
at October in New Brunswick and November back in Toronto.
Oh, wow. So he's really late. Okay, well, then maybe he will stop in Calgary and I'll be able to catch up with him.
With a little bit of luck, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, I'm not there and I've got over 6,000. You've got to be kidding. That's awesome. I got to check out this channel now.
yeah. 6,000 hours, Bonnie? And then it has to be in the last 12 months. So now that you've reached that 3,000, you have to keep that maintained, right? So,
Wow, and 278 videos. Like I'm in. I'm interested. I'll deal with that after, but I am
yeah.
interested. I'm always interested in learning about everybody else. Is what it really is. Maybe one of the things that you could do, since you're an interesting person.
Who?
So I think the idea of you interviewing other people would really go a lot more toward you're going to get the watch hours.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a winter project. Like once I'm back, I mean, I'm going to try and get some winter camping in as well. Especially, well, I've got New Year's Eve already booked. I'm going to do winter camping in New Year's Eve. Unless it's -40, I will take the hit and have my cancellation fee. There's a limit, you know,
Still,
but
it'll be a lot of fun.
yeah,
And I love this idea that Mo Bang for Your Bucks is telling us all about how the more you're doing, the more you're getting paid. And like, oh, tax
yeah,
deductions. I love these sexy words for me now.
yeah. But the thing is, I find, because I just got caught up on 3 videos and a couple of shorts, the thing I find that sometimes the editing and whatnot takes so much of my time and I just got to stop and say, wait a minute, you're retired. So
Yeah,
it's,
there
it's,
is a
it's kind
balance
of a
there, isn't there?
hobby, but if I can get my sub counts up and I can get some contents and whatnot that work well, like the four videos I just did on my grief journey, right? It wasn't a lot of hits on it, but that's okay. I got the message out there and I'm okay with that. But it's if I can get my hits to be at least over 200 or 300 or whatnot per video, then because I've had a few people reach out about doing a collaboration with their products, but they're not products that I would use, so I don't
Mm,
do it. Right? One of
yeah.
them was the moonbeam. Like Willie just had the the moon being tricycle. Well, I don't want a tricycle, electric tricycle, because how do I carry it from place to place? Whereas if I had a e-bike, I can get a different hitch attachment so I can have the e-bike on the back, right? So live for hours, shorts for subscribers. Oh, videos are for ads. Ah, interesting. Thank you, Tim.
Wow, I am actually gonna write that down in a second here.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
yeah. And that's why when I do lives, I like to do it with somebody because I think it's more interesting when there's two or three people. I won't go four like I did the last time because you can have internet issues when not everybody has the same cell range and connectivity.
This is true. But then that's I was just two completely different thoughts just collided in my head, and I
Product
was
view.
thinking this is where it's fun when you and I get together, we do the lives, and we had a blast on that
Oh, it
last one. That was
was
a
it
lot of
was
fun.
great. Yeah,
But then you could be hosting live while we're out because we have the Starlink.
yeah,
Like it's wide open for everybody to use. So let's have it.
yeah, yeah. Let's try and do that at the next meetup. Let's try and do a live from the meetup if we can get a good connection from your Starlink.
Well, that's what I'm thinking because we're going to be. I'm hoping that everything works out, and I'm planning to be here for the end of October meetup. We're
Hmm.
going to have a Botrel.
Yeah,
Shameless plug. We're going to Botrel at the end of
yeah,
October,
yeah,
24th to 26th, in case anybody's interested.
yeah. Meetup, then group meetup.
Yep.
Contact Instagram YYC Camper Girl if you're interested. Yeah,
Really, from product reviews. Okay,
yeah,
that's interesting.
yeah. Yeah, he does. He's done some batteries. You've done some Bluettis, I believe. He's bad. Like I thought I was changing my van layout quite a bit, but he's just as bad. We're
I
changing
think
his
everybody
van
is.
van layout. Yeah.
I've even wanted to change my layout. I just do it on a much bigger scale.
I want to build a box in the back. Not I'm going to get somebody to build it if I decide to do that. I just don't because now that I'm in a condo, I can't do that stuff here. Whereas before I had my garage, I could do my work on in the garage, right? But I want to do a box that pulls out so I can put things like my pots and that, but then there's also has another drawer for table. So when I have the back open, I can have the table out and my fridge sits on top of that box.
Okay.
And then might go a little bit like, because I had those stacks that I put stuff in. I really like those stacks, but maybe I make a casing for them too. But at the front end of that box, what I wanted to do, because right now I've got that plastic tote that's sitting there, I thought I'd just test it out and try it. If I built like a shelf there and had one shelf that would pull out a bit and attach my Wave 3 heater to that shelf, and then I can slide it back when I don't need it. And it
The Wave
clicks in.
3 is a propane heater, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here's a real question for the channel. I want to dive into Mo Bang. I want to talk about him for in a minute. But back to the heater. Do you find it to be? I've always found propane to be a very damp heat.
Mm-mm.
So how do you don't find it damp at all off
No,
of the
not
Wave
for the
3?
Wave 3. The Wave 3 isn't like the little buddy. The Wave 3 has that catalytic converter built into it. So
Mm-hmm.
it actually just gives that ambiance of being like a fireplace, like it's a drier heat and it's a soft heat that comes at you. I keep it on low
Right.
because anything higher than that, I'm roasting. What I
Yeah, and you've
did
got a
buy,
small space. It would take
yeah,
nothing to heat that up.
what I want to do is, and I got it and I'm going to test it out in October, it should be cool enough to test it out, is I've got that little fan like Brian had on his little buddy at the when we were all sitting around in the rain at that
Yes,
last
I
meetup,
remember that. Yeah.
and then it kicks in and it pushes out the heat. So I want to test that out just because my feet are in the cab, and the cab is cold because of all the windows are in the cab. So if I have that pushing the heat forward for me, because I find with the Wave 3, it just kind of sits there, the heat, and it slowly moves, but it doesn't. It only goes so far, right? because then once you get into the cab, you start getting into blocks and things to stop the heat from moving forward, where that little fan will push it through. Even if I only have it on for a couple hours, the fan, right? If it's too
Well, still,
noisy, it'll drive me nuts. But
yeah, well, that's what's nice about his is there's no, it's not mechanical in the sense that you don't have to plug it in. It's not 12 volt. It just runs by itself.
yeah. So you stopped after 5 years. So that means I have 2 more years yet. Ah, dear.
Well, look at his other comment that he got dash cams for all 4 vehicles for free. Like, message me. I am
Yeah.
very interested in learning how you do what you do.
Yeah.
Like the batteries alone have my attention. Dash cam, that's something I
Dash
firmly
cam,
believe
I
in.
think would be great for the because I use my older iPhone. That's where I get some of my front clips right now. I would like something a little bit more stable that's on the dash. But you know what? I have one. I have another camera I could use. But yeah, dash cam, I could see using that for sure, especially going up to the Arctic.
That would be fabulous. I'm using a GoPro right now, and half the time I forget to turn it on.
Yeah,
And then it's time lapse anyway. Like a dash cam might actually be the way to go.
yeah.
So it's one of those things like we could learn a lot from this man. This would be good.
Oh yeah, go check out his channel. He's got some
You know
interesting
what? Now that you
stuff.
mention it, I
Like I
should do
said,
that.
I watched some of his builds and I thought, you're just as bad as me with how often you change your van build. Because this is my third bed style in my van. So,
So, you know, everybody's going to get all these subscribers just from me.
yeah.
I'm subscribing to everybody.
uh, insane price. Yeah. Yeah. Something with a 4K, that would be perfect.
That would be fabulous.
Yeah.
I'd settle for 780p or 720p, whatever it is, 720, 78, whatever it
Yeah, you
is.
got to have 4K now. It's so cheap,
It
right?
is.
Yeah. And what's the new thing they have now? It's not 4K, but it's five something.
Oh, there's 6K.
There's 6K. Is there a 6K out now?
There is a 6K, and it's like your eye cannot process 6K.
Yeah.
So why they even have it doesn't make any sense to me.
On Mobang for your bucks, you can't push on here, or RVDreamz, Bonnie. 2K
Oh,
at
there's a good
least.
question.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep up with the as it's going because I'm doing the live over here, and over here I've got my
Yeah.
computer showing me all the text, so I'm
I know.
lagging
I
like
know.
crazy on my end, but that's just me.
Yeah. And we've got 7 in the house, so
Well,
it's
there you go. That's fabulous.
that's not bad. I'm okay with that. They can all watch later.
And
I
the
need
nice thing is
content
Donna's going to have stickers soon.
soon, new ones. One with me holding a beer, and the other one with a cup of coffee.
It's going to be fabulous, is what it is.
Oh, yeah. I have my other stickers are pretty. They're plain, but I liked it. They were simple, and I really liked it. But it's time now that I know more and I've done more since I retired. Then now it makes sense, right? And I still that picture you did for me with the vans. It's a nice picture.
That really is.
Yeah,
If I had a way of putting it up on the screen, maybe I can. Maybe I can. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think I can put it up there, but
yeah. I don't know enough about this yet. I'm still learning about them. Disable, share screen. I guess you can share a screen. I
oh,
don't know
share
if you
screen.
have
There
that,
you go.
but I don't have it. It's on my iPad, and my iPad is in my backpack, and I'm not
Oops.
unpacking anything out of there.
Yeah, there you go.
Upper and a downer. Mm,
I don't know what I did. I know what I did. I put the camera the wrong way. Now I put the camera the wrong way again. What am I doing? I'm going crazy over here.
yeah. What did you do?
I've got the wrong camera on. That's what I've got.
You
There we go. I
touched
got
too,
the right
you
camera
touched
on.
too many buttons.
Yeah,
Oh
I
dear.
touched buttons. That's what I do. This is why
Yeah.
we need women on the Arctic trip because I touch buttons.
Well, maybe we could see a polar bear. We can just throw you out the RV and
Yeah,
say, "Here
there
you
you go.
go, go take
Can
a
I
picture."
boop?
Can you go take a picture with your big long lens? We'll video you from here.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Oh dear. Yeah.
That'll be the fun thing. If not friend, why friend shaped?
Yeah, I agree with you, Mobang. You get more comfortable the more that you do lives. It's like turning the camera on yourself and recording and getting used to talking into a camera, and then people are looking at you. And I got to the point where I thought, you know what, if that one commercial for some cell service, and it was a little old lady and she had this thing in her ear and she's talking, right? People are thinking she's talking to herself, but she's connected and she's talking. I thought, if she can do it, I can do it. But lives are hard to, for me, they're hard to get used to do. That's why I like hosting somebody with it, because I think it makes it more interesting rather than me just chatting back and forth. So if you guys have any questions, just throw a question in there and we'll grab it. But
Yeah, don't be
yeah,
shy.
nope.
Donna's not shy. Don't be shy.
I am really. I am. I had to work at that.
Not when it comes to the Bickersons, and she's not
Not with
shy.
the Bickersons. Yeah, wait till you see my short coming up.
That was a
Wait,
lot of
wait
fun
till
doing
you
that.
see my thumbnail, camping with the Bickersons.
There you go. That was so
Oh,
much fun.
oh, it was. It was good. Yeah, it just reminded why I like being single. So,
Yeah, really though.
yep.
It was just
Yeah.
constantly, just every once in a while it would get calm, and there's Donna going, "I can do this. I can do. I can poke just a little bit more." So how about that diesel pusher? So talk to
Yeah.
me about the tent trailer. And like, shut up, Donna. It was a lot of fun. It was great.
Oh, was that your first time, Bonnie? Oh, wow. I think I missed that live because I think we were at the meetup. That was just recently, wasn't it? She never filmed her face until the live at Brent's Van Life.
Oh, there you go. That's going to be fun.
Oh yeah, that it takes a lot not to look at yourself and just continue on having the conversation, like looking at you or whatnot and ignoring your face. And I thought when I first started doing it, it would be fairly easy because I did a lot of training, especially during COVID. I did a lot of online training, so I was quite used to them. But these were people I knew, right? So, and I knew what I was training on. I knew the subject matter. I didn't have to make it up on the fly. So that's a big difference when you're trying to show something, or, like my theme when I started this channel was I want you to feel like you're on the road trip with me. That's what I wanted, but that's not what I'm getting. So,
Yeah, you see, I'm a lot more outgoing, a lot more outspoken because it's just the way that I am. I wasn't always that way. I used to be very, very shy, but now forget about it. I'm all kinds of friendly now.
now, I was always the kid that would get left behind because that's how shy I was growing up,
Yeah.
and like school buses, I would be the big kid to come off the school bus and I'd be sitting there and I just didn't want to move. It wasn't me. But yeah, and Tim was saying about being an introvert, but a lot of YouTubers are introverts. A lot of them.
It's
You are
surprising.
not.
Yeah, I'm not that much of an introvert.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
really not. When I was a kid, I was so shy, I wouldn't even ask to go to the bathroom if I had to. I'd wait for as long as I possibly could
yeah,
before I'd put my hand up.
yeah,
But now it's like, yeah, forget it. I got one life. I'm living it. Deal with it. I'm off.
yeah, yeah. Well, even at work and whatnot, I was always on the quiet side. But if I had something to say, I said it. In because I supervised a lot, so if I had something to say, I said it. But I was still quiet. When there was gatherings, or go and to this meeting with these people. If I didn't know them, sometimes they just made me feel uncomfortable, and it was like, you know. And I can still get that way with people today if I don't feel comfortable with them right off the bat.
The only video she put her face in was when she was playing her
Playing her
drums.
drums. I
Go
remember that
for it.
one.
Live
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah.
So
But you
one,
know, since I retired, things have changed so much since I retired. It was like, holy smokes, you know,
well,
I don't
one thing
care
that I
anymore.
find really nice is that when dealing with Donna here, I find you to be almost exactly the same in person as you are on the camera here.
Yeah.
And like when I'm watching your videos, I'm like you're pretty much the same person. The only difference is you're not on the camera a lot when I'm watching your videos,
Yeah.
but when I see you in person, obviously it's face to face. But I mean, you're still the same person.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of YouTubers are like, I'm this way when I'm YouTubing, but I'm this way when I'm not. And like, no, you're just the same person, and that's something that I really appreciate
Yeah.
because I know for me that what you see is what you're going to get. I mean, I'm not shy. I will talk to people and I'll just, this is me. So I like how, well, just like, there you go. Bonnie says she's getting better. And like, there you go. Just
Yeah.
put it out there. People are going to love you and some people are going to hate you. And it's like, you don't like me. It's like, well, it was nice meeting you. Have a great
Yeah.
day. See you later. You know, it's, what am I going to do? I'm not going to change your mind. I'm not going to live in your skin. So if you don't like me, have a walk.
Yeah. Yeah. It still stings, the first few trolls you get with the nasty comments. And I was like, then you look at it and I thought, nope, I'm over this. I'm okay with it. Bye bye. See ya.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know? Yeah. You know, and it's like real life, right? You're not going to make everybody happy. And that's
Well,
going to happen
exactly.
on YouTube. You're not going to make everybody happy. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea or beer.
Yeah, there you go. See, now we really have to get Bonnie to come with us because she's saying that she's so shy. She's only now putting pictures on her Facebook.
Bonnie and
And it's
Clyde,
like,
yeah.
oh, sweetheart. I get everybody on camera. You got
Oh,
to come up.
how did it feel my last day that I retired? Well, Tim, I got to move up my retirement. I did a proposal to my employer because they were trying to cut costs. And I was at a point where I was twiddling my thumbs, anyways. I trained my backup. And so I said, well, if you pay me this and this and this, you save this much in salary, right? Because I wanted my bonus and all that. And they said yes. And so February 2nd was my retirement date, and I have not looked back. And people thought for sure that I would travel during the summer months and go back and work on contracts during the winter months. I don't want to see another payroll system for as long as I live.
Good for you.
Yeah. You know, it's payroll is a very high stress job. And yeah, I never want to do that again. No, there's not enough money. In fact, one person reached out and I literally said I would want $100 an hour, work from home. I might come down to the office downtown one day a week. You have to pay for my part. I threw out everything. And then once I threw out everything, I thought to myself, what if they say yes? Right? So there's Miss
I'm
Marcy.
not frozen.
Yeah.
That's not frozen either. That was me listening. I'm
Yeah.
going to let Marcy take the hot seat for a minute.
There you go.
There you
Because
go.
she is hotter than you.
Oh, my goodness. I feel the love.
Oh,
Pass me
dear.
the lid over there.
How you doing, girl?
I'm good.
Uh,
I will
I'm
be right
good.
back.
I'm all packed. My
There's
suitcase
Miss
is by the
Marcy.
door. My
Why
backpack
do we have two
packed.
things going on?
That's
This
not
is
frozen either. That was me listening. I'm
crazy.
going to let Marcy.
Yeah.
There.
Which one
Don't
am I
touch
looking at?
this. You look at this.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Now, technology, I had to get in sync here with
Yeah.
everything he's got going on. I feel like I'm in a recording studio or something.
Oh, that's okay. Just ignore it. It's Rob's toys.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. No, sorry. I got a phone call from a friend of mine that I haven't talked to in
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah.
So excited.
I am. I have not gotten this excited to go on a trip in a long time. And I was like, oh my gosh. You know, and then unfortunately I got a call from my stepbrother-in-law, and my father-in-law took a fall this
Oh
morning.
no.
So we chatted a bit and I gave him all my contact info for when I'm in Portugal,
Yeah.
and told him to get on the WhatsApp app or
Yeah.
WhatsApp or whatever it's
What's
called,
that?
because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
said, then if it doesn't need Wi-Fi, so I can get the
Yeah.
message sooner. So
Yeah. That's actually
yeah,
pretty amazing. You can contact anybody in the world and
yeah, yeah.
anytime. It's
Well,
nice.
and they use it there so much, right? Because the data plans are so expensive. So
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're trying to get like cell service in Scotland or something, it's
yeah,
insane.
yeah,
Yeah. No, it's really good actually. So,
yeah.
oh, is he
So
okay?
he seems to be okay. They're dealing with the typical issues of a 93-year-old man, right? I think they're going to. But today's a holiday, so they couldn't get through to some of the government agencies. But the mistake they made was they should have taken an ambulance to the hospital right off the bat, right, to get him assessed and see what's
Yeah.
going on. But I mean, last year when I went there, he had just had surgery as well, and when I was there, just that 1 year difference from when I arrived last year, and it was like a shock to me to see how much he aged. And but by the time I left, because I was there a month and I cooked for him every day and cleaned, and I was just there for company for him all day long, like mentally for him
Yeah.
to have company. He was looking so much better when I left.
Well,
So,
that's good.
but I told him, I said, once all goes well, I'm there in October, as long as nothing changes between
Yeah.
now and then. And then I said, if you guys need me back to come and stay with him for a while until we can get things sorted. But, at the end of the day, he's going to be 94 in October, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to go in October,
Mm,
spend Thanksgiving and have his birthday with him.
yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, yeah, he's the last, it's, I just adore that man. I really do. And
Yeah.
somebody else has said to me, you seem to get along really well with your father-in-law. And I said, yeah, him and I know. He's been widowed twice, and he knows. And I took care of his
Yeah.
son. Like, he's been very appreciative of everything I've done. And
Well, you have a lot in common. You both
yeah,
liked his son.
yes, yeah. So he's an interesting man in general too.
Yeah.
It's so I've always enjoyed spending time with him. And I don't have my parents anymore. He's the last, really.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's like I've got one aunt left out of all of my family, and she's 103. Just turned 103 in July.
yeah. Well, I have an aunt and uncle in Thunder Bay, and he's the last of my father's siblings. So he's the last sibling to be there. And he's talked a bit about it every time I visited, because when I go back and forth, I've made a point of stopping and visiting. And he says, I'm the last one.
Hmm.
I said, I know. And he says, and his wife, who's Grace, she goes, she's the last one of her family too. And unfortunately, recently, she just had cancer, and it took her so fast, and she passed away. So
Oh,
I'm very thankful that I stopped and was able to visit with them, because you know what? When you become that age, those visits are so important.
yeah.
And then that's when Willie Nelson released that song, The Last Leaf. If you listen to that song, and it's like, that's all I thought about with my father-in-law and my uncle and my aunt, because
Hmm.
they're the last ones. Like my father-in-law was the last one of his family as well.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, time marches on, and
Yeah.
you never know, right?
Oh,
I
hi,
just saw.
Karen. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just saw my cousins from Ontario. They were out in Canmore,
Yeah.
and they're going on a cruise. And the couple that they were going to go with, she ended up having a heart attack.
Oh,
And like, I mean, by the time her husband had gone out for like 3 hours. And by the time he got home, he tried CPR and called the paramedics and everything, but they couldn't. I mean, she was already gone.
yeah.
And like total shock, right?
Yeah.
Because like he didn't expect anything like that.
Yeah.
So you don't know when
And
to, what.
how old?
Well, probably 75-ish,
Yeah.
maybe.
So,
Oh no.
this is the reality we live in our minds. We never expect it.
I
in our
think, no,
hearts,
I think they
obviously, we
said
don't
she was
expect it.
64.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I know people in their 20s and 30s that have died of
Oh,
a heart attack, right? But
yeah,
you don't expect that to be a heart attack at that age.
right.
But as we
Or
get
something
older and dealing with our stuff,
heinous
we
anyway.
should be talking, having those talks,
That's true.
because that's reality. It's the only way we're going. That's the only road that we know for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
As Rob always says, nobody gets out of life alive.
nope.
Can't take it too seriously,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
So we got Karen and Kev in the house.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kev.
Yeah. We were talking a bit earlier, Kev, about the meetup that's going on in October. Jackie's hosting, and also about the Arctic trip, the Arctic Circle trip. And Marcy's like, "No, we weren't talking about it."
Yes, we were. Don't let her lie to you. She wants to go.
Oh
Actually,
dear.
I saw a little bit on the internet about it, and I was like,
Okay, so now do I add you to the group? Because I didn't want
Yes.
to. I added Rob, and I thought, oh, should I? I didn't want to stir the pot. Well, I do like to stir the pot.
Oh, you don't want to stir the pot. Oh, I don't believe that for a second.
I wanted to be nice to Marcy.
well, you can add me.
That's true.
You can add me. Just because you add me does not mean I'm committed.
All right, see you, Tim. Thanks for the tidbits. It was great.
See you later, Tim.
Yeah, okay, I'll add you before I leave.
Yeah. I
And
mean, I don't know. The jury is out.
yeah,
I might be taking my own van.
and towing the trailer behind,
Yeah.
like the tent trailer,
The
deep
dog.
pusher.
The dog in the doghouse.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I got a picture. I'll send you, Rob, later. There was I stopped to get coffee at McDonald's, and I was having my breakfast, and behind me there was this car with one of those tent things on the top. But in the front of it, I'm looking at the name. It says Doghouse on the front of it.
There
I
you
thought
go.
of you.
Any
Oh,
doghouse now will be referred to as Rob's doghouse.
yeah, Rob's music pusher.
Ah.
Of course, the cat house.
I don't know which one's
Oh,
worse.
So what time is your plane
and
leave
I haven't
tomorrow?
had a drink today. What's that?
What time do you leave tomorrow?
At 5:15, my Uber's already booked
In the morning.
in the morning. Yeah,
Oh,
so it's what 4 hour flight to Montreal. So the flight leaves at 8, and so it's 4 hours into Montreal plus the two
yeah.
hour time change, and then I got a 5 hour layover.
Ugh.
So I think I might be the first one arriving because the other two girls are coming in from Vancouver, and then Brenda comes in from Toronto, and
Oh,
we all
okay.
meet up in Montreal, and we're on the same flight to Portugal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That'll be good.
yeah.
Oh,
Kevin, you're
that'll be
absolutely
fun.
right. That trip is going to be great next year. And I mentioned to Rob, I said, what's the odds of us saying instead of August 1st to August 31st, that we say first week in August or whatnot and push it into September a bit, see if we can catch the fall colors.
Yeah.
Because that
Yeah.
video that Brian posted is a really nice video. So I'll get you added in there.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Okay.
show you the video after.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. So I was dog sitting this weekend.
Yeah.
And she's just letting me know she's home because I said I have to leave at 2 so I can get home and do a last minute packing
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
So,
So everybody is tucked in, safe and sound.
yes, yeah, I really miss those girls. And it was like, oh, and then she goes to pay me, and it's like, I'm not even worried about being paid. I got time to spend with dogs that aren't mine. I don't have to pay the vet bills. I don't have to do that.
Right. You just get to get attached and play with them.
Yes,
Have all the fun.
and they're great cuddlers. Those
Yeah,
two dogs, yeah. And
that's kind
the
of nice.
Piper is a ruby, so she's got like that bronzy copper color, and
Oh, yeah.
I just love her because she's got more of that personality that's intriguing. She's interested. She's listening to you. What are you doing? What can I do for you? Like she's that engaged with you.
Yeah.
Whereas Gracie, she's a tricolor, like my dogs were, but she's a princess. It's like, I'm the queen. Wait on me. Let me do whatever I want. Whereas Piper is like, okay, what does she want me to do for her? And so I've been working, doing things that she loves to play ball. She brings the ball right back to you, and
Nice.
she's just a cute, and she chirps when we go for walks. So she she just the way she talks, right? And it's like I just love it. Yeah, I agree, Kev. That video was good. That person is great at his YouTube videos, and I'm going to get that magazine that he recommended too when I get back from Portugal.
Don't forget, Karen has a great question for you.
What you got? Oh, so I'm going to start in Porto,
No,
in Portugal, and I will be following the coastline. And I think I want to say it's Vigo. Then we take the spiritual route because there's 2 monasteries that I have booked. That's where we're actually staying. They're actual working monasteries. So we've got private rooms at both these monasteries, and we can go to the mass or the services if we want. Then we take the boat tour up the river. That's where they took the body of St. James up this river. So that's why they call this part of it the spiritual route. And then when we get into Padron, we walk our way into Santiago de Compostela, have a rest day, and then we start the bigger walk, probably. It's the more, I think we have 4 or 5 20-some K days into Muxia and then to Festeri, the end of the world that the Romans deemed Festeri the end of the world as they knew it back then. Yeah. So yeah, it's there's a bunch of different little villages. Like we are actually going to go on a bus trip down to Fatima and go to the sanctuary there, the Fatima sanctuary.
I think I've been there. Some names ring a bell of when I was in Portugal.
Yeah.
And then are you northern Portugal?
On the coast, like we're north of Lisbon,
Yeah.
about 300 kilometers north of Lisbon. Yeah, 300-400 maybe. Yeah.
Because we went to Fatima. Is that how you pronounce it? And
Fatima.
then
Yeah.
we went to a kind of mountainous town called Sintra.
Oh.
That was really, really nice
Yeah.
there. Like all these cobblestone roads and little narrow,
Yeah.
but it was like lots of hills.
Yeah.
It was really pretty, a really pretty little town.
Definitely the sanctuary I wanted to go see. And their sanctuaries are like, they put the cathedrals to shame.
Hmm.
They're just so, there's something about them. They're different. They're not, even though they've got tons of people coming there, they're not as commercialized, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And of course that's where the sighting was way back prior to the ending of World War II, and she had predicted the end of, or is it World War One that she predicted the end of World War One and said there would be a second war?
There was a little girl or something that
Yeah,
saw
there was 3 of
the
them.
image of
Yeah,
Jesus.
Mary. Yep.
Was it Mary? Oh,
Yep, Mary. Yeah.
oops.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
But
is there a link that you can put to your hike? Like the hike that you're taking, is there a link you can put? Because I put in the link for the video that we keep talking about. But I'm wondering if there's a link for the hike that you're going to do.
not yet. Like my hike per se, or someone like there's a lot if you put in Camino Coastal. But a lot of people do it in like 10 to 12 days, whereas we're taking our time to get up there, right? So we're taking like 3 weeks just to get up into Santiago. So a little bit longer, shorter days. But then we're adding on to the Festeri. So, yeah.
Neat. What are you doing?
Throwing it away.
Picking my pocket.
Yeah, and Karen, it's sometimes it's It's hard to describe. When my friend in Vancouver, who was on the Camino with me, we had lunch last year. When she put the idea of doing another Camino in my brain, I thought about that, like, because I went down into, um, I went down east after that. I already been to Oregon and whatnot. And I came back home and I thought, oh, let's just do some walks because I was concerned about my knee, right? And I thought, no, I can do this as long as we don't push it and do like 20, 30K days. I said, I don't want to see another 30K day in my life, right? But so we're starting off very slow. It's like 10, 12, 13, 13, kind of like we're starting off slow just to get ourselves conditioned. Because what we felt when we walked the other one, even though it was 800 kilometers, so it was double the distance, and it was 34 walking days, was we felt that we were too rushed. We needed to go slower because by the time you do 34K, you're done. You have no energy to get up and go see that church or that museum or anything that's in that village, right? You're done. You just everything you can get just to go and have dinner, right?
Yeah.
And we just didn't want to do that this time. So I think our longest day is 24K, assuming I got everything right.
Well, here's a question for you, Donna. What would you think about Marcy and I doing something like this? You think we would be able to do it? You've
Yep.
met us.
Yep.
There you go, Marcy. We should do something like this.
Just keep it, if you're not a normal walker kind of thing, just keep it down to around 10, 12K a day. It's like me when I went downtown to visit my friends and have lunch, 6K down there, have lunch, 6K to come back. So 12K days, perfect.
Yeah.
Right. And that was done in under 4 hours. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something like that. That's why you see the country. You actually see the country.
You see the country.
You're not zipping
you're
by
not,
in a bus and everybody's trying to take pictures out of a
yeah,
window, right?
yeah, you're not seeing it from the highway. You're actually walking along with livestock and everything
Yeah.
else. And
Yeah. I
you're
would love
getting to
to
see
do that in
people's
Scotland.
gardens. And yeah,
I think that would be really neat.
yeah, yeah. Kev, I used to be that way too. There's nothing in my life prior to doing that last Camino that said, "Oh, Dawn, you're going to go and hike across Spain." Nothing, absolutely nothing. But when the Camino gives you that call, just like when my friend put that idea in my brain last fall, it gets into your soul, and it's like, okay, I'm doing it. But be smart. I'm not doing 30K days, and everybody in the group except for Cheryl would love to do 30K days because she's still very physically active. And yeah, I think it's going to be a good time. And we know that we might have issues along the way that says, oh, we can't finish this trek today. We have to take a cab to the next one, and we're fine with that.
Yeah.
So
is Everest next?
No. No, I'm not a hiker. I'm a walker.
Yeah.
See, and Karen loved the dirty look you gave me. The sideways look.
Yeah.
Side eye.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
She enjoyed that one, apparently.
Yeah, Kev, I agree. When before I did that 800-kilometer walk, I had already, because I went through a period with my caregiver burnout, I had lost 75 pounds prior to that. And did we lose you, Rob?
Yeah.
I can hear Marcy.
We're
There you
back.
are. You're back. And then for this one,
I
I'm
think we're
actually 30,
I don't know.
maybe 35
something.
pounds lighter than I was for the last one.
We may be frozen.
Oh, I can hear you guys.
We're frozen.
Here, I'll do this. Remove. Okay. Oh, he's coming out. And he'll come right back. Yeah, so Kev, it's just, it takes time. Yeah, it's a life change.
There we go. We're back.
There we go. Now we got to open up the chats.
We were frozen.
Yeah.
That's because I was talking about Everest
Oh
and that
yeah,
we
you
got
froze
frozen.
us.
We
My
got
cousin
frozen.
though did that, Mount Everest. I have a cousin that did
Really?
that. Yeah, which kind of threw me off when he was posting pictures. I thought, "You're Mount Everest." It's like never dawned on me he'd be doing that. So you just never know.
You
Yeah,
never know what kind of dreams people have that are
yeah,
in here that
yeah,
they don't share yet.
yeah. Well, and when I did that Camino, he said that's my bucket list item, doing the Camino. So I said, "Well, go do it."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you just don't know. There's something that well, if you like Japan, if you want to go to Japan, right? It's
Yeah.
it's it's high on your bucket list, right?
Yeah.
So Rob, if you want to go to the Arctic Circle, she needs to go to Japan. Just saying.
I'm in.
That's right.
I'm 100% in. I
Uh,
will go to Japan in a heartbeat.
because
Yeah, but
there's
you
a
have to
walk
stop
in
booking
Japan
everything
too.
up
Yeah,
so that we can actually make time to go to Japan.
Oh, don't throw me
yeah,
under the bus, woman.
yeah. Oh,
He's
that
got
me.
he's got
Welcome
something
to Live with Donna and the Bickersons.
Oh, dear.
he's got something going on like every month of every year of for the next
Oh,
decade.
behave.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It feels like it.
Yeah. I'm just going to grab my YouTube here, make sure I got everything going here.
And Karen is being so nice as to say, welcome back now that we're back.
Yeah.
There you go. Rob's coming. There we go.
Yay. We need some entertainment, Kev.
That's why Marcy and I are going. It's for the entertainment value.
Oh, you're still taking that tent trailer, right?
Oh, we're never going to
Uh,
live that down.
I
uh,
would feel better with that than I would with the RV.
Oh, don't even
yeah.
start.
I
It's going
don't
to be a
know
bigger RV.
if I told you, but I drove all the way home too after we left you behind.
Oh, all 10 days. All 10
So
days she drove the entire time. Then admitted she liked driving it.
Well, my video's coming out tomorrow, so watch for it because your ass end of your vehicle is in my video, and you drive that well. Like it's nice to check it out to see how well you're driving that.
oh well, good. I would like to see that actually. That I'll have to watch it
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
I mean, I'm getting more used to it, but like I told him, just because I say I like it, I'm on a little Highway 40, through Kananaskis. There's like 3 cars on the road
That's okay.
yeah,
We'll get a
the
visit.
whole time. Like
yeah.
that's a big difference between that and the Trans Canada going to Canmore this weekend. That was insanity.
Oh, I bet.
So
Yeah,
yeah, like that would drive me bananas driving that.
Okay, but Kev's got
And
a
that,
good question now.
what is it?
And you're getting a congratulations, but he has a question for Donna.
Oh, okay, I'll shut up.
how many people are commenting to the trip
Committing.
or committing? So commenting or committing, Kev?
I'm going to say committing.
So far, myself, Brian, Kev, Preet and Harmeet, and you two, and possibly Bonnie if she's still hanging out here.
That would be
Told her to
cool.
reach out to me. Yeah, yeah. We want to keep it under 10. I think. I think it gets to be like Harmeet and Preet aren't bad, and you two, you're each a vehicle each, right? Because you're together. So myself, Kev, Brian, Harmeet, you guys, so far 5 vehicles. My glasses on. Committing, yeah. So I don't know if you heard what I just said. Committee, 5 vehicles, and if Bonnie comes, 6 vehicles.
Yeah, you don't want to probably much more than that, or it'll become a you know,
Well, and
herding
then
cats
right, but
situation.
then will cause a traffic jam going up the Dempster Highway.
Will be their summer,
And the
the
truckers
boost
won't
to their
like us.
economy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's another lady that jumped up macaroni who asked me to join her to go to the Arctic Circle this September. She's from Blaine. That's where it is, Blaine, Washington.
Mm.
And she's over in Canada often because that's where a lot of her good friends are in Canada. So they're going up to Dawson City, but she was going to go to Arctic Circle. But
Mm.
unfortunately, I've already committed to Portugal. So if she didn't get to the Arctic Circle, then I'm going to suggest it to her that she join us.
See, Karen wants to watch. Karen should join in.
She'd watch what?
The
The
trip that
picture
we're going
scene?
to have.
Yeah.
And your trip to Portugal, possibly.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to post a lot of shorts to start with because I won't have the secured internet to post longer videos. Plus, I'm not taking my laptop with me, which is what I usually use to do my video editing. And I'll have my iPad, which I didn't want to be taken, but because I booked a lot of the rooms and I have to use booking.com, sometimes it wants to confirm that this is okay to, my bank makes me log in and confirm that I approve this purchase or whatever. But when I log in from a different place, I have to confirm it's me on the iPad. That's part of my security. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the iPad, then I have to use my phone to confirm. So if somebody is trying to lock into my stuff, they have to have both devices. The traffic jam, yeah, it could very well happen because if you get a logging truck coming down and you got to go slow, and you have to be careful on some of those roads, the gravel roads, the shoulders are soft.
And don't forget Whittier, Alaska. That would be fun.
Gravel roads.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you'll deal
Dempster
with things.
Highway is gravel. So and this is where you got to make sure you got good tires, right? And
We're getting some dilapidated old Uncle Eddie camper to go up there.
yeah,
AKA the tent trailer.
well, you have the escape. Just pull the tent trailer. There you go.
That's an idea.
Personally, I would do that because I think that's a lot of
It'd be a lot of wear and tear
wear and
and a
tear
lot
on
of
your RV.
shaking
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We'll see
vibrating.
how things go.
And they could be very expensive on the tires too. I'm probably going to have to buy new tires before I go.
Yeah.
So unless I get a windfall between now and then, I could buy a truck or a van.
Yeah. Mm.
There you go. Build out a minivan. It would be Marcy's ideal is to build out a minivan.
Yes. I would do that.
Get your
I like the van idea. I can't lie. It's you can get in places that
yeah,
this motorhome just you're
yeah,
scratching all the trees as you're trying to get into the spot.
yeah,
I don't like that.
yeah,
As it turned out, we bent the slide piece on
Oh, we didn't bend it. It was just a little bit of problem.
yeah.
we scraped it, the coating off of it. So
Yeah, well, you're making it
Yeah.
sound worse than it is.
well,
Yeah, Kev. So on your truck, because he's got a fairly new truck. What about a Scout cap, like a Scout? What do you call those?
Truck camper.
Truck camper. They're lightweight versus the one that you had and built out. I know they're a little pricey, but so is the truck.
I can't read that. I need
Or
my
have my
glasses.
Clyde 2 plates. Huh. For a second vehicle. Smart. Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
I'll go get your glasses, Marcy.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
got
I know.
progressives So
Are those are Rob's glasses?
yeah. Oh, there we go.
No, you got to the bifocal stage, right?
I forgot my glasses upstairs for some unknown reason, so he just ran to get them
Oh dear.
because I can't read anything.
Oh, you're right, Karen. A scratch is a scratch. Rob still looks ugly.
Well, and I'm worried because it's actually there's like a awning that goes over top of the slide. So if it gets bent or it gets all scratched up or whatever, it's not going to protect the top of the slide, and we're not going to know because it's over top of the slide if it gets all grungy under there or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you.
So
Where are my
Kev,
glasses?
yeah, and I think I knew that your
Oh,
truck
there
is
we
too
go.
light to carry that truck camper that you had because that is a heavier one. But those scouts, or not just
See?
scouts, there's other ones. They're more like a pop top type, and so it's a lot of canvas, so it's more lightweight. Just saying.
See, I'm getting a kick out of now. I'm getting picked on by Karen. Like, really?
Yes,
I've got 3 of you
we
now?
women stick together.
Kev, help me out here.
Yeah.
Rescue me.
So, Marcy, are you guys considering taking your motor home? Kevin's asking. Kev is asking.
I would not even consider it. No, not a chance.
Yes, we are considering it.
No. No, not on a gravel road. It's not
It's 700 and some miles of gravel or
really.
kilometers. Yeah.
Wow. No,
It's
not a
only
chance.
paved as you leave Dawson City and paved as you go into, what's the name of that town? It starts with an I.
Yeah.
Oh,
Inuvik?
no, not in Nuvik. It could be Inuvik. No, I don't think it's Inuvik. I think it has a Q in there too.
Mind you, I don't know, in a tent trailer, you've probably got horseflies up there that would carry the tent trailer away.
That's the mosquitoes. You're getting confused.
Okay.
Oh, and
Horseflies, mosquitoes, same thing.
apparently there is some
Tent
big,
trailer.
yeah, there's supposed to be some couple metal mosquitoes that are like that with their stingers down. We'll have to take pictures of us lying down underneath them or something.
Yeah, there you go.
And then we'll need help getting up.
We might need to make sure that there's a intense bug screen around the tent trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
The bear's dead.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? I don't know what the bug. I know it's bad. May, June, probably July. How is it as we're coming into August, early September? I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably just as bad. They probably don't die until it freezes.
Yeah. Oh, good grief.
Well, now
Jerrycans.
that fellow that Brian posted that video on, he said that there's enough gas stations along the way as long as you stop at every one and top up, you'll be okay without gas cans. Because when I took it up from Quebec into Labrador and all the way around down, I never once, even though a lot of YouTubers were saying take gas cans, I never once needed to use them. Never even came close.
Well, if
Yeah.
you're getting gas every time,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah. But that stuff we will investigate, just like I did when I did that. I looked to see when the gas stations were going to be in there, and I also looked to see when they were closing. Right? Because
That's a
that
good idea.
Dempster Highway does close at some point, does it not?
Probably.
I believe it does.
Yeah. So when is that?
Late September last time I heard, but I could be off.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I mean, at the end of the day, we could get stuck, right? We could get stuck like if there's an accident on the road or what, we could be stuck. Like there was something like when that guy was saying, they're actually going to say to people, hunker down, you're going to be here for, maybe in those cases, it would be good to have extra gas cans, right?
And a motorhome.
And well,
Oh.
now it's the escape with the tent trailer is just fine.
No. Savage. Brutally savage.
Yeah.
You haven't even spent one night in the tent trailer.
I have spent time in tent trailers.
I actually, not mine. It's very cute.
Yes, your tent trailer is so different from every other tent trailer. It pops up way different.
Oh dear.
It's a glamper, not a camper. There's a difference.
That's right. That's where we're taking the motorhome.
Marcy Ryan, I'm adding you.
Okay, cool. I'll have to see what this is all about and what I'm going to miss out on.
Yes. Yeah. We'll go gold panning. We'll see stuff.
Yeah.
We'll have some places
There
where
you go.
we will have food that's
Oh, look up here.
$15 a shower. That'll pay for your
Well,
gas.
that would help with the gas bill for
Yeah.
sure. Probably cost us $5,000 just in gas to
And if
go.
they want to plug in for electricity off of us, $20 an hour.
Oh, I should have my little Shine 2 by then. That's supposed to come sometime this fall. I bought one of these Kickstarter things. It's a Nova Scotia company. And so this is a second version. It's the little windmill that generates, and it's going to generate power so I can charge my
Yeah.
Jackery. And so I thought to myself, I've been in many places where I've had no sunshine because when you're camping, you're all shade, right? But have wind. So I thought a combination, and it was so compact, the size of this thing. So I'm really hoping it's here when I get back from Portugal. And
Interesting.
Yeah, that's going to come with me.
Just wait till you bring your own nuclear reactor with you for power.
Yeah, that's possible, that.
I know.
That is a little possible. Oh dear.
My goodness.
There, close that off.
Well, that's not on my bucket list, I'm sorry to say, but
So going to swim in the Arctic Circle is not on your bucket list either.
No.
The Arctic Ocean.
No. But I can check it out. You never know. I might change my mind.
Well, you just have to say, I need Japan. Where else do you want to go first?
Oh, Thailand and Greece and Italy.
Are you paying attention, Rob? If you want her to go to the Arctic Circle.
$15 a shower might be 20, and the electricity might be going up.
Yeah.
Got to afford these trips somehow.
Yeah. No, you got hustling on your YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, my man glows, yeah. Okay, I'll check that out, Kev.
There you go. We'll watch Donna's van glow.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect with the nuclear reactor.
It'll be like on The Simpsons.
I was just going to say, I have visions of The Simpsons and Bart sitting at the control panel there.
I don't need a bonfire. I just got to bring out my marshmallows over my little nuclear reactor. Oh, yeah. I come out and I'm glowing. Green wasn't quite the color I was going for.
But... My, how you're glowing tonight.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
That's funny. So what time do you have to hit the rack tonight?
Soon. I'm going to have my shower first, so I don't have to have a shower in the morning. I'm hoping to be able to catch a snooze on the plane.
Yeah.
So if I shower in the morning, I'll be awake, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, 5:15 comes early.
It sure does.
So, yeah.
And you're going to be on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Donna's glowing stickers.
Yeah.
Glowing stickers for the party. There you go. Now we really have to get you some glow in the dark stickers.
Yeah, my green stickers are close to it. It just don't glow. Yeah. Oh well.
I buy those the glow sticks.
Yeah.
And I have bracelets and make them into necklaces and stuff. This is very different. Similar idea, just different.
Oh, there you go. Here's that's right. Kev's going to
Oh, Bottrell.
Montreal, September
Yeah,
13th,
the 13th to
16th.
16th. We're not going to be here. But it is an idea. I would love to go out there.
Yeah, you'll be in
There's your look again.
Ontario,
There's
right?
that look.
We
That was for Karen. That look right there, that was for Karen. Enjoy that. You're welcome.
we could.
Yeah.
We could.
You know?
No.
Well, I should wrap this up. An hour and 35 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Yes.
And go have my shower and see if I can get any sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Because I'll be dreaming you forgot this, and then I'll be dreaming that you're going to miss your Uber ride, and everything's packed. I just got to get dressed and go. There's that look again. Yeah, you're right, Karen. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you'll probably wake up and have a panic attack. Just
Yeah.
don't forget your passport.
yes, I got it.
All right.
Yeah,
That's the main thing.
yeah.
You can always buy something over there, but you can't buy your
I know.
passport.
Yeah, thanks, Kev. So we're going to wrap this up. And thank you, everybody that's joined us. We've had a few people in and out all night, so that's great. Thank you, Marcy, for joining at the end.
Well, it was fun as
Yeah,
usual.
yeah. And we will do this again when I get back. Well, if we get you guys are at the meetup, we'll do a live from the meetup.
You know, we should do a live while we're on the road too.
Yes, do that.
So you should do a live while you're doing the El Camino, and then we should do a live while we're on our road trip.
Yeah, I'll have a harder time because there's not a lot of internet access when I'm on the
Well, still.
Portugal, Spain. But I'll be posting a few short shorts. Short shorts.
Okay.
There's
we'll
a song.
Be
There's
watching
another
for
song,
ya.
short shorts. Yeah.
I have short shorts.
Yeah. Okay, everybody.
short
We'll talk
shorts.
to you later.
We'll have a safe trip.
I shall.
And we'll
I
be
shall.
following.
All righty.
Looking for your updates.
Okay. Talk to you
Don't
later.
forget to give a like to the video.
Yes. Hit the thumbs up.
More watch hours for Donna.
Yes. All right. We'll talk to you later.
Night,
Bye.
everybody.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.